What's happening, everyone? Mr. Totem back again, and welcome back to checking out the stuff we're doing here over at Black Cloud. Well, this year I got a new something for HANYA over here. It's my 71 240Z, and I've always been kind of slow to update the things that I've done to this car because I don't really update it very often. I have so many, as you can see, that kind of preoccupy my time. I'm going to be a little bit better about that this year and really get down to the Z business. What have I got going on here? Well, what I've got going on this time for HANYA is actually in this beat up box right here that is something that I've been wanting to do on my Z for years, really, and I kind of had to wait for a long while for my guy to basically make this for me. And that's what he does. Most of the time he makes these for 280Zs. He doesn't really make it for 240Zs very often. But I happened to catch him when he was making one of these. So I had to jump on it. So what is it? It's an electric power steering for the 240Z. We gonna be twisting the night away. Essentially, this is gonna be an unboxing video. Inside this beat up barnacle of a box, I don't know, they decided to bowl it down the bowling alley, roll it down some stairs, have a football game with it, and then toss it like a high-ally match. I think I have to just pry it open like a dead carcass and show you what came in the box and show you all the particular components that's inside that actually work on this car, complete bolt-in. He has it set up very, very well for that, and I'm going to make that video to show once, if you decide to, you don't gotta listen to me, you don't gotta listen to me at all, shit. If you decide to, you can pick up your own power steering setup from him. Now, this particular power steering setup, I paid for out of my pocket. I did not get a sponsorship from him. I did not catch it off of a sale on Facebook Marketplace or on eBay or anything like that. I bought it straight from him. I wanted to see if this particular setup would work well on this because with the wide stance of the wheels, it's a bit of a workout to actually, in slow speeds mainly, to maneuver the car. It isn't terrible, and it's not like I hate it or anything like that, but I really wanted to have that modern feel of that left to right because the rest of it rides completely great. So with this particular upgrade, hopefully it'll answer a few questions I've always had as far as the quality of what I have here in my own car. All the other things I've always felt very happy about, the coilovers, the sway bars, et cetera, big brakes, all of those kind of things like that. I felt like all of those things were upgrades that felt very modern and they felt very comfortable. This one is not one that's common amongst other people. I think most of the people just put those particular checklist modifications on their car, and then maybe they would consider something like this, but it's very much in the peripheral. I decided to go all in because I knew, and especially when you have as many cars as I have, you kind of find out this is something that I like, and I would have probably liked it on a number of other cars. The wider the wheel, the harder the turn. It's something that you naturally have to deal with guys like us who are just fender flared out and wide pokey wheeled out. So come with me. let's take a look and see what's inside the box. What's in the box? All right, as you can see, FedEx or UPS, one of the two, decided that they wanted to have a boxing match with the box. I think UPS won. So let's see what's in here. Got it already pre-opened. Mattress material for the homeless. All right, and we got some instructions. That's good, right? And we got some more instructions. Note to how to do it. So, okay. We got fresh in the bubble wrap, straight out the womb. We got something to cut open. Let's cut open that membrane. It's kind of creepy. It's like an alien embryo. Let's see what's in there. Wow. Now, you see my precision? Ooh. And off comes the bubble wrap. Now, what do we have here? Ah, there you go. Check that out. So, well, we've got the steering unit with the electric motor on it. Okay, get out of here, dog. And let's find this other piece right here. And this is clearly a rebuilt firewall coupler. That's pretty good. Yeah. Check that out. Very nice piece. Looks like it's been completely refurbished. He's got a little held hostage zip tie over here to keep the joint from wobbling around. Now, got a little hand to cover. And there's the actual unit. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good right there. Let's get you a little closer. So, take you off. So the unit looks to be, and it's from my guy True Pig right there. True Pig Motorsports. So the unit is pretty darn beefy, as you can see. Let's put you away. Let's orient this pretty nicely so everyone can see. Yeah, check that out, right? Ain't that something? Yeah. There's the splines, the electric assist, a couple of inputs, and we got the actual mounting bracket. Looks almost like to be a bolt-in affair, right? Stuff looks pretty darn straightforward. Right? Yeah. So that is the setup right there, and looks to me as if just kind of like eyeballing it, it looks like all I got to do is just get the original setup out, because this is basically a modified stock column that he must have just retrofitted this this unit to, the drive unit to. Yeah, and he's got the wires labeled. The 12-volt power right there, and the switch right there. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff right there. It's quite beefy, quite beefy. Well, good, because I needed that. I really wanted to actually be as comfortable like as if it was a serpentine power steering setup on most modern cars, so that if I want to let my wife Julie drive, she can drive it without any real issue. And I think this right here may be the answer. So check it out. I'm gonna get to it. Taking the rag joint bolts off. Got to remove the rag joint so that they can actually split, or the denim coupler, as some old parts manuals say, but rag joint. I'm actually rotating the steering column while I'm taking off the bolts, because as the spline is linked up, the Heim's joint, when it actually curves like this, it binds. So I gotta free them up while they're aimed up high and not engaged. I have to fight past my heat shield that I got under here though. That's a bit of a bitch. But yeah, that's one positive of having this little little battery powered ratchet. All right, so now I got the steering coupler loosened, and you can see where it's actually connected. Right there. Hopefully you can see it. I can move a little bit. Now it's loose, so I got to take off the bottom of the steering column inside the actual cabin.
What is represented on these jams is the crystallization. They want to type wherever we are, is merely stepping stones to the next level of perfection. It is sound feeling. As for the consciousness, it is our responsibility to be in constant search of radiating and raising the level of consciousness.
Check that out. I feel like Scorpion. Rip the spine out. There's still the input shaft from this sitting in there, but she's out. So as she comes out right there, we can kind of take a look at how she looks. That's basically what a stock steering column looks like with it out. And I will put you on a way to look so that you can kind of see what exactly is going on. Right there. Now, essentially, that's here, right? Like that. And this is like that. Can you see it? Yeah. So basically that's how it's going back in. So I got to transfer all of this stuff over to here and put it all back in there. Not too terrible, right? Not too terrible. I think we could do something with that. Yeah, right? So this thing weighs the weight of a dying star, that's for sure. Small, but boy, is this thing heavy. I am going to put in this lower piece first. First, I gotta free it from its bondage. This cartel held hostage zip tie bounding. I'm gonna put this into the firewall, and then I'm going to actually put the rag joint back on this end. I'm gonna do it like this before I actually put that part in. And then I'm going to sleeve that end into here and use it as a little bit of an anchor so I can lift it up and then pop it into the actual mounting location right here at that flange. So we'll see. Yeah. So on the steering column, it's got the coupler that holds the key to the actual steering column, and I have to cut a little notch into it so it can be actually screwed out. Right there, right there. So that's actually like a press fit little screw in there. So I gotta basically take the Ziz wheel and cut like a little notch right on the edge of it and basically turn it into a flathead bolt. So here we go. So check it out. Little flathead. Yeah. Let's get a flathead. All right, I got the lower coupler in and the input shaft all bolted up to the firewall. Now it's time to lug the big boy and mount it up inside and button it up, and that'll pretty much be it. That's pretty heavy, so I'm gonna just take you over there and I'm gonna muscle this thing up and then lift it into there. So let's go like this. I feel like Thor. This way. In she goes.
hop back in here, quickly. Take it easy, Doctor.
All right, let's give it a test. So I didn't have a whole lot of tools that could actually illustrate just how hard it is or easy it is to actually turn the True Pig Motorsports electric Z steering setup that I have on this. Now it's finally installed. What I did have was this luggage hanging scale, basically a hand hanging scale right here. And this pretty much says the poundage as far as when you lift. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and use it to actually illustrate the turning. First I'm gonna do it without the unit powered, basically without the key on. I'm gonna pull it and see what kind of pounds it makes. And then I'm gonna do it with it on. So check this out for a second. Let's see how it goes, all right? Ignore this little bottom piece down here because my steering cover is a little bit different than the one that he gave me. So I actually got to put a different one on. So let's see. Let's go like this, all right. So it's powered on right there. See, when I pull it, you can see the poundage is just me pulling it, all right? So let's do it with this. All right. First up, this is with the unit off. Ready? That's about 20 pounds 20 pounds just to get it to rotate even a little bit. All right. Now I'm gonna pull like I'm trying to actually turn the wheel. It's 35, 40 pounds, okay? So now, let's do it with the unit powered. Oh, snap. I didn't even register. So, all right, let's try it again. Can you see it? So that's 1 pound all the way around. It's quite significant, y'all. Quite significant. So, as you can see, with the unit off, I can barely turn it, right? With the unit off, I can turn it, but it's really hard. Like that, okay? But with the unit on, all of a sudden, whoop, look. Look, I can almost turn it just 2 fingers. See? Let's look at the actual wheel. So, as I turn it like this, the unit's on, you can see how easily, you can pretty much see how easily the wheel turns. So, let's just say with the unit off, okay, so that's, the wheel's not turning, the wheel's straight right there. Let's just try and rotate it. Jeez. Now look how much it's turning. Yeah, that's a lot better. Boy, that's a lot better. Man, honestly, that makes a huge difference. Huge difference. So literally to turn that wheel on how it was roughly about 40 pounds. That right there, roughly 40 pounds. When I turn the unit on, it's probably like 2 to 5. Y'all, I think we got a winner right here, man. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I drove it around a couple times, and you know, went on a long cruise and stuff with it to try, and I really already feel it. But I wanted to make sure that you saw with that weigh scale just how much of a difference that change is. Ooh, boy, it's gonna be a great summer. Looks like it's gonna be a hot Z summer. Word. Keep checking us out, all right? I'm so happy you guys watched that and saw what I did to HANYA. And hopefully, if you feel like it, if you want to get one of those things, you know, look him up, True Pig Motorsports. He's got a funny name, man, but he makes great stuff. I really enjoyed the update on my car. HANYA really needed it, and you know, if you want to do that for yours, go for it. All right, y'all. Mr. Totem out. Peace.